Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shikha and today we will discuss about network management. In this video, we are going to learn about uh, the network management classifications, its categories and all. So what is network management? Network management, it is a functional grouping. It is a way of categorizing and organizing the various tasks and functions involved in the management of a computer network. Means whatever the tasks and functions that is involved, that is required for the management of a computer network, to manage that whatever the task and functions are required, so that groupings will be done in under this category of network management function groupings. It helps streamlining the process of monitoring, controlling, and maintaining a network's performance, security, and overall functionality. It will, so these are the benefits, like because of this grouping, it will have in monitoring the process, all over process, and control whatever the performance, maintain the performance, efficiency, and overall functionality. So now we'll see what is the groupings are there. So as you can see, network management here, there are three main groupings, that is network provisioning, network operations, and network maintenance. So in network provisioning, there will be planning and designing. They will plan and then they will design it. Then after that, network operations will be done. And these network management function groups, then operations will be there. That is, it will be first is fault management or service restoration. Any whatever the fault, or sometimes it will lag, that and all will be restoration. That teams will be there to manage this. Then configuration management, then performance management or traffic management. At a time, there are a lot of many one they will be using the same portal or same website for the for accessing. So at the time there will be traffic will be there, for that traffic management will be there, so that with whoever are accessing, they should not having the problems in that accessing. Then security management, account management, accounting management, reports management, inventory management, and data gathering and analysis. So these are the network operations that will come under the network management. After planning and designing, these are the operations that have to be managed. So it will come under network operations. Now the network maintenance will be there. That is for maintenance also, it requires, right? So like fault management, trouble ticket administration, network installation and network repairs, facilities installation and maintenance, routine network tasks. So these are the groupings that are done under the network management. Now, these functional groupings or categories can be defined based on the specific roles, because they all have their specific roles under which they are grouped together, and responsibilities within the network management process. Here are some common functional groups in network management that we are going to discuss. First is fault management. This group is responsible for identifying and addressing network faults. Whatever the network faults you will get, that problems it will identify and address. So, or issues, whatever will come. It involves tasks such as monitoring network performance, detecting problems, and initiating actions to resolve them. Fault management ensures the network operates smoothly and minimizes downtime. Okay. Now these are the works under the fault management. Now configuration management. So under the configuration management, it deals within the planning, designing, and implementation of network components. Whatever the network components will be there, it should be planned properly and designed accordingly to implement, so that the output will be efficient. It includes tasks such as network device configuration, maintaining inventory, and ensuring consistency in configurations to support network services. Now, the next category is performance management. This group focus on optimizing network performance and ensuring that the network meets its service level agreements, SLAs. It involves monitoring and analyzing network traffic capacity, planning, and making adjustments to improve overall performance. These are come under the performance management. So they will monitor it, and they will monitor and analyze the traffic's capacity planning and adjustments to improve whatever the traffics and all are coming at a time. So these are the to make it efficient and performance to improve the performance. Now the next one is security management. So security management is responsible for safeguarding the network from unauthorized access, threats, and vulnerabilities. This group manages firewall, instruction detection systems, access control, and encryption to maintain network security. So security management, this will manage the whatever the security faults are coming, or what safeguards for the contents, or the data of any individual to save it, to secure it, and the networks from unauthorized access, threats, vulnerabilities, they will manage. These all will be managed under security management teams. This group, it will manage firewalls and whatever the access controls, encryptions, whatever are there, network security, it will maintain it. Now, accounting and billing management. This group handles financial aspects related to network users. It tracks network users, enforces policies for billing, and generates reports for accounting purpose. So these are the these will come under the accounting and billing management. Now, topology and inventory management. This group maintains an accurate inventory of network assets, including device, cables, and connections. This group, it will maintain an accurate inventory of the devices, cables, and connections. It also manages the physical and logical topology of the network, helping administrations understand how network components are interconnected. So, under this topology and inventory management, this groups, it will maintain the accurate inventory of network assets, including devices, cables, and connections, so that it should work properly, and understand how the network components are interconnected, that they are working properly to maintain the flow. Now, policy and compliance management. This functional group ensures that the network operates in compliance with regulatory and organizational policies. It involves defining and enforcing policies. It involves defining and enforcing policies, adapting network configurations, and making necessary adjustments to maintain the compliance. So these are the policy and the compliance management, they are there so that nothing unauthorized work should not be done, and to operate compliance with regulatory and organizational policies like this, and necessary adjustments to maintain the compliance. They will make the policy and they will maintain it. Change and configuration management. Change management oversees the process of making changes to the network, ensuring that the changes are well documented, tested, and implemented without disrupting network operations. Configuration management, as mentioned earlier, maintains consistent configurations. So this change in configuration management, it will manage the it will manage all these well documented, tested, and implemented without disrupting network operations. As managed, to manage the consistent configurations. Event management. Event management involves monitoring network events such as alerts, notifications, and alarms, and taking appropriate actions in response to these events to prevent or resolve issues. These are the works of event management. Event management, as I told here, you can see that it involves the monitoring network events, that alerts, notifications, and alarms, and taking appropriate actions in response to these events to prevent or resolve issues. And so these functional groups in network management helps network administrators, and IT teams organize their tasks and responsibilities effectively. These are the teams that will to organize the teams to manage the network connections, and all the responsibility should be done effectively. By categorizing these functions into distinct groups, it becomes easier to allocate resources, assign roles, and implement best practices for maintaining a secure and efficient network. Just because of these groupings, as you can see here the groupings that we made for all the management system configuration, performance, security, accounting, and configuration, and so many. So these will make the things easier and assigning the roles and implement best practice. It will implement the best and it will make the work to be done efficiently. I hope you guys all understand. Thank you so much.